Hopefully y'all are going to be able to hear a little bit of me talking. That noise you're hearing right now is that American rotary phase converter down there on the floor. And I may wind up making a insect-proof enclosure on the other side of the wall, outdoors, so that noise will be out there. But in all honesty, the headstock on this lathe, since it is a geared lathe, is pretty loud itself, along with the gear belts and that hydraulic reed drive. As you can see, I've already made my first chips on it. I did that yesterday, and trying to hold the phone and film it and run the controls of the lathe and the apron and all that jazz. I got a whole lot of video of the damn, either the floor or the ceiling, I'm not real sure. But today, my challenge was to hook up the clutch engagement shaft, and here it is right here. If somebody can tell me where this bracket is supposed to attach, I would appreciate it, because the only hole on that apron there is that threaded hole right here, and that is for the threading dial. So somehow or another, there's a little spacer that goes in here with a bolt through it. That's supposed to bolt up to something. I don't know what, but it's supposed to bolt up to something. And I'm just going to kick it in gear here. First I'm going to engage the motor. Now the motor is engaged, and of course you can see the spindle is not turning. And I'm going to, there's the clutch engaged, okay? There's neutral, and there's the brake. So the clutch and the brake are working pretty damn good. And that's one safety feature I really like about having the rotary phase converter and the hydraulic speed control over the variable frequency drive. On my other lathe, I've got that variable frequency drive, and I did not put that resistor in there to use the dynamic brake, so it doesn't have an instant stop. It stops when that capacitor bleeds off. But as you can see, I'm still using the old lantern post style lantern post style tool holder, and it did an acceptable first chip job. I mean, I'm sure I can get a lot better finishes, and you know, need to take a look at what kind of accuracy I got. But hell, I'm kind of liking that old Armstrong tooling. I got a shitload of it with the lathe when I bought it, so I'm gonna make good use of it. I still got some cleaning up to do. I haven't cleaned up the compound yet, and I'm not going to paint the saddle. I'm going to leave it unpainted. I'm going to leave the compound unpainted, because, you know, the damn chips are just going to beat the paint off of it anyway. I'm already seeing bruises all over the damn thing, like see there where that white primer is coming through that charcoal gray color on the bottom half of that lathe. I would have painted the whole thing the same color, but that white primer is what throwed me off. I knew that if I painted the bed any color other than white, you know, within a week it was going to just have all kinds of little chips of that white showing through the gray. So as hard as it is to keep clean, I decided to go with the white. So I'm going to see if I can get this thing uploaded tonight to YouTube and get it posted. But this is one of my main objectives. I've been working on putting this lathe together for 3 years now, and I promise you, it was a basket case when I got it, and I've still got things that I'm working on, like the cross slide lead screw and the lead screw nut, but that's not going to be a problem at all for me. And you know, I need to do things like put the horizontal lead screw on it where I could do the threading. And if you notice, I got the quick change threading box off, and that's it down in the floor right there. I'm going to replace that tumbler shaft and the bushings on it because it's got a tight spot when those gears rotate around, and I don't want to take a chance of busting something like the previous owner did. He just absolutely ripped the teeth off of one of the gears on the banjo and busted the banjo. He brazed the banjo back together, but I went ahead and bought a used banjo and a gear off of eBay. Cost me an arm and a leg to get it, but I got replacement parts for it. So I'm going to shut her down here for tonight and probably go have me some, I don't know, some supper. Thanks for looking.